Hello everyone, on today's video we're going to be having a look at the brand new car which has just come out in GTA 5 Online. Now it is similar to some cars that we do already have, but the car we're going to be looking at today is the Gallivant Baller STD. Now it's 1.7 million for this car. It is available in Luxury Autos this week and it is also available in Legendary Motorsport. But yeah, that's the car we're going to look at. Going to give it a little review, going to go and do some upgrades on it and then see what we're playing with. So first impressions, it is pretty quick in a straight line, similar to all the other ballers really. Big Range Rover, that's what it's based on. Once you get a bit of speed top end, it does move. It is quite heavy though, but this one's not too bad. So that's what it's like standard. We'll get it inside to Los Santos Customs now. We'll see if we can do a few upgrades on it. So like I say, 1.7 million for the car. Is quite steep, but in the GTA economy everything is extremely highly priced anyway. So we'll get it into Los Santos Customs now at Howe's workshop. We'll see if we can do some upgrades on it. So first of all, we'll have a look at the arch covers. Now what a lot of people do is they instantly think that the stuff at the bottom, the dearest stuff, is usually the best. Now I am pretty bad for doing that myself. I do always tend to go down to the bottom before I start looking seriously, but what I have found is some of the better parts, some of the parts which will look better on your upgrade are not always the dearest parts. So that's something to bear in mind. Like I say, I'm guilty of it myself. I've always thought the further down it is, the dearer it is, the better it is. Not always the case. So as you can see with the front bumper here, I think that cheap front splitter is a lot better than the other two. So I've gone with that. Onto the rear bumper, I'm going to go for the street diffuser. I think, because yeah, it's not too much, it's a little bit subtle. Some of them are a bit OTT and they do look a bit daft in my opinion. So yeah, that's the rear bumper. Onto the engine, it's a straight EMS upgrade level 4 on that one. Onto the exhaust now, so we'll have a look lower down on these. We'll get a twin pipe, we'll go for the quad polished exhaust. I think they look nice, so we'll go with them. Moving on to the hood. The flat hood for me does look really nice. Now I know there is a few options there. The vented hood at the bottom, that's not bad. The sports hood and the vented sport hood, all viable. But I think for me on this one, I'm just going to go for the flat hood there. Nice and cheap. The horns, now these are just a waste of money. I usually spend 90k on the San Andreas loop. But I have been shopping about recently as my money is dwindling. Trying to save a few quid. So I think we'll go for a bit of a cheaper one there. Save a few quid that way. Onto the headlights now and the neons. First off the headlights, I think we'll go for the mint green there. I think that pairs up nice with the olive green. Onto the neons, we'll do a full front, back and sides. And I think we'll go mint green on that as well. Match it up with the headlights. After all, I do love the colour green. So yeah, I think we'll go with that. Onto the liveries next. Usually these are all pretty similar on most cars. So you've got your white stripes, your black stripes, then you've got a couple of really ugly ones that I don't like, and then there is one on the bottom of here, I think if I remember rightly, right at the bottom. It's like camo, flint tools, I think the livery is, so I think we'll go for that one there. It's quite nice with the green and the camo. I think we'll have that there. So that's the livery sorted. Up next is the loss theft prevention. Now this will be on as standard because I have bought the car out of the shop, but remember, if you do get a car off the street that is worth less than 100k, you can bring it into the garage, put insurance on it, and it becomes your own. So looking at the mirrors there, let's change the mirrors up, put some mud guards on it. Like I say, it is all just the basic upgrades. Number plates, I didn't bother changing it there, but what you can do, you can also personalise your plates. So I think there's an app you can get, or some Rockstar app, if you log into that or whatever. I don't know fully, but I will eventually do a video on that. So if anyone's struggling on how to make the personalised plates, there will be a video coming for that in the future. The trim colour now on the inside, not too exciting really. We'll just go for lime green, keep it in the theme. The roof, again, there's a big hole in the roof, so I don't know what difference it makes, if any. But we'll just stick the full black roof on there, might as well. Onto the spoiler. Now this is where I went out of my comfort zone a bit, because I am normally a bit of a plain Jane, but this time I decided to push the boat out, stick a big wing on the back of it. So yeah, I think it's called the track mounted big wing. I think the one that I do end up going for. Like I say, right out of my comfort zone. I'm usually the last person to put a big stupid spoiler on a car, but I just thought, hey, why not? It's a game after all. So yeah, the track mounted big wing there, 21.5k, we'll stick that on. Sun strips, again, nothing too exciting. We'll just have a plastic one, sort of blends in. The suspension, now the problem some people make with these 4x4s is they slam them to the deck with the competition suspension, and they just don't look as imposing and as good as they do if you don't drop it as far. Now obviously I have put the suspension on it there. I've only done the first one though. It does keep the ride height a bit higher. It does make it more of a bigger, more imposing vehicle, like I say. So let's have a quick flick through the rims. Again, I'm not usually big on changing the rims. A lot of the time I keep the standard ones on that come, but I decided this time, let's have a look. Let's go down to the bottom, because if I remember rightly, there is some nice ones all the way down here. So we're just getting down there now. Some carbon shadows, cheetah carbon R, carbon S racer, carbon solar. Yeah, I think we'll go for them ones right at the bottom. 25k for those. Now you can spray them, but they are already a nice colour. I think when I do go on and change the colour here, it just changes like the hubcap. So again, no guessing what colour I'm going to go for here. Good old trusty green. So we'll get that on. Pea green, dark green, olive green. I think we just need green, don't we? Are we going for olive green? I have an olive green on that. So yeah, tyre design, we'll stick the custom tyres on. Tyre enhancements, we'll upgrade to bulletproofs. It's 25k, but it is a must. And then some green tyre smoke just to round it all off. Onto the windows. Now again, 3 options, like on most cars. You've got your light smoke, your dark smoke, and your limo. We'll just go smack bang in the middle there. So that is all of the upgrades done at Howe's workshop. Now there is other upgrades you can do. This is able to equip the Imani tech. So you do need an agency and a vehicle workshop in your agency in order to do that. So we'll have a little drive over there now. We'll have a little test of our new upgrades, see if the car's any better. So straight away I can feel there is a bit more pulling power. It's definitely a bit quicker off the mark. Definitely gets top end speed quicker than it did. Doesn't feel as sluggish and as slow. See, I think that wing definitely gives it some downforce. I don't know if I'm just making it up and it's all in my head, but the handling seems to be 10 times better. So yeah, we'll fly over to the agency. Once we're in the agency, you'll be able to go into the agency workshop and you'll be able to add the Imani tech upgrades onto it. So for this one, you've got the remote control unit for 235k and the missile lock-on jammer for 400k. Now, if you're like me and you're sick of getting griefed in public lobbies by people on oppressors and whatnot, then the missile lock-on jammer is the one you want. It will stop those oppressors from locking on, and it will definitely make life in a public lobby a lot easier for you. So we're going to head into the workshop now. Straight down there to option number 10, it's the Imani tech, and we'll stick the missile lock-on jammer on. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of the new car. Are you pleased with it, or do you think it's just the same as all the cars that have come before? So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.